Hey.
It's Monday night. We're a little late. That's because we had burgers and wine.
Great.
Or like, what was that? Did you guys watch Eurovision at all?
No, it was
Yes,
terrible.
I
I've
did.
been seeing a ton of TikToks.
There was a song that got popular on TikTok from that. That's like, I don't eat meat, I eat veggies and pussy. And just the thought of like old European grannies having to listen to that song. Eurovision
Those poor people.
is amazing. Anyways, welcome. Y'all play too much. We are a Dungeons and Dragons live stream. If you have kids in the room, I swear a lot. These guys are all usually pretty okay. But we're a group of friends. We play some D&D. We have fun. We learn about ourselves. We learn about imaginary people that we pretend to be. And we have a good time. Let's catch you guys up to where we were at. Because it has been a thing. Last time, you guys were back in Wanderlust, sort of your base of operations. You had done some shopping, some flirting, some more than flirting.
Allegedly.
Objection, hearsay.
This is not the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. There's no hearsay here. I am the law. And you are going to go speak to your sort of patron, the mother, I guess your matron, the mother, and go off on the next leg of your journey, likely to help your friend Eltamil, who has broken a bond with his warlock patron, lost his eyesight as a consequence, and he was going to pull a Final Fantasy III for those of you who ever played it, and go from being a Dark Knight to a Paladin. But
Secret reveal.
well, she's kind of told you what's going to happen. But as that was happening, some consequences of Eltamil's past caught up. Some guards were chasing after you guys, and things got a little arresty. The mother talked about trials, consequences, choices that were going to happen, perhaps unending servitude. And among all of that, Alora received a letter from her teacher from the Hedragora, also known as the Shadow Song Sanctuary, a school of ne'er-do-wells for the aristocracy of the Imperium City, where she was sent due to her lack of magical aptitude to still be able to help her family with a little stabbier means. This letter basically said, look, we've got eyes on you. We know you're not doing your job. You haven't been keeping contact. Things are going poorly. We need you to do your job, or they're going to go poorly for you. You then all came up with the wildest plan to help Alora and Eltamil at the same time. And so this is where we're going to pick up tonight's session. You are all in your tent, this very elaborate, multi-chambered, more like a small circus tent than just a camping tent, but this is the space that you guys have been given in Wanderlust. You had just sort of finished your plan to fake being guards and fake being William, fake kill Eltamil, hoping that the spy from the Imperium was watching this and keeping an eye and keeping tabs. So, what would you all like to do?
What time is it?
It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon currently.
So the plan is to do it tonight? Dinner?
Yeah.
Tonight.
And we're in the tent, our tent right now.
You are in your tent currently.
All right. Should we go over the plan?
Okay, so you're gonna get the beer.
Yes.
You're gonna take it to the table. You're gonna poison one of the beers on the way.
The bartender will just put the beers on the
counter.
on the
right?
counter, and then I'm going to slip in the poison, mark the mug, and then pass it to Eltamil. Hopefully that works.
And Eltamil, who will be disguised as
William.
William. You got the potion for that?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, can I be the bartender, please?
I mean, it looks like he's going to be working, so I don't know if he'd let you.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with the real bartender if you're the bartender?
Maybe you could just sing like a song and distract people from what's going on until.
Yeah, keep it light, keep it vibey,
Well,
you know?
if I'm gonna be the bartender, it's actually more like extras myself to sing, so that doesn't
True.
really fit. So where should I be?
Could you be singing and inspiring the group
Well,
to
aren't
get
you gonna-
poisoned well?
Aren't you gonna be with the guards?
Oh, I've always wanted to be a guard. Can I get like? Can I have shiny armor?
Peter sort of pipes up. You have magic. You could just make it look like you have shiny armor.
Yeah. Okay, I've got magic. Okay. I'm gonna have shiny armor. But if anyone wants to lend me their armor, real, just let me know.
The only one in your party that has anything even closely resembling the armor of the guards is Eltamiel. You could just always, steal some.
I just wanted to say,
We are on a pretty shitty path.
I don't know much about bars, but would you be bringing the drinks over? Or would that be weird? Would the waitress, like would the server bring the drinks over?
Oh yes, probably.
So would
I
you just
wouldn't.
want to like slip the poison in, notch the mug, and then walk away?
Yes, that's what I'll do.
Laura, make either a history or survival check, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
A mosquito. I missed it.
No, you got it. You had him. I think
got
just
him.
fell down.
Nah, I got it.
19.
19.
19 on history.
On history.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember back learning in the Hedregura about situations just like this. This is your first job out in the wild, but you have done scenario after scenario of how to avoid contact, etc., when doing nefarious deeds. You don't want to be yourself, because if you bring a bunch of drinks to a table or buy a bunch of drinks for a table and then someone at that table were to die, everyone would be like, yeah, it was the elf chick that
Yes.
did that.
Yes.
So you just need to somehow get these drinks to the table. Now, you are proficient in the disguise kit, so you could create a disguise, not a magical disguise, but it gives you the ability to, you know how to sew, do things like that. You could make yourself look not like yourself. You could be a server. You could just be a random person who is buying a round of drinks for the Mother's Guard, etc., etc., etc. But your whole thing is, yes, you want the person watching you to know it was you, and they would know what telltale signs to look for, but you don't want anybody else around to know it was you,
Yeah.
because you're an assassin.
I'm so sorry.
How dare you have allergies?
All right. So, will you be at the bar or at a table?
We'll be at a table.
Okay.
I'll be at a table nearby because I'm gonna have to.
Or wouldn't you be sitting with us if you're a guard?
I'm a guard.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you two were gonna be disguised as guards.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Sitting
both
with
gonna
me.
be gods this
Don't you guys have a group chat?
We did not discuss
Somebody's gonna have
No.
to carry me away.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought
Well,
these
I
two
could be a guard,
guards.
but I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry you. Someone's gonna have to help me with, because you're kind of big.
Yeah,
but
he
I'll be
will.
there and like
So you and I will be guards together.
yeah,
Okay.
and we have to make a big commotion and like panic and then we have to make sure. Like, do we take him to the mum after you do the spell thing?
Why don't you just take him like
I don't know.
upstairs or something and
Hide
pretend
him
to call
away.
a doctor or something like that?
Okay.
Yeah.
There,
You two roll either intelligence checks or survival checks.
Not
Not
intelligence.
one.
Oh
It's
no.
not gonna go well
You
for
roll
either
with
of us.
advantage, actually.
I do.
Just for this
okay.
specific thing. I just want to see if, you're stressed out, but I want to see if you actually can figure this out.
Survival.
Do survival. That's much better.
13.
13 as well.
13 for both of you. Both of you have been nefarious criminals in your past, and you know well enough that should a guard fall, die, whatever, you don't take the guard directly to their boss. You usually will take them to a barracks or something along those lines. You've had enough dealings with guards to understand roughly how protocol would work in situations like this. You've both been on jobs where things have gone sour, and one of the city watch or a military member or whatever has died or been grievously injured, and usually like the first thing first is they get them out of there, they try to get them to a medic or back to a barracks or something along those lines.
So they're going to be taking Altamil to a barracks?
You guys will be taking me to a barracks.
Well, okay. I want to be able to have access to you to heal you without everyone else watching.
I don't think you'll be
Wait,
able to.
but I thought you only had
It's just a
6
touch spell, right? So yeah. So I can just no. It's a feign death. So less than an hour. So as long as everyone investigates you for an hour, I just need to be around after that hour wears off, and then I can heal you.
But you also, the mother knows that you guys are doing something like
So
this.
she's gonna be in on it.
She's
Yeah.
in on it. You don't have to take him to the mother, but if you go to the barracks, they're going to be aware that something's going on.
Okay.
Because she basically said, tell one of the guards when this is about to go down. We'll make sure word gets passed so nobody knows that you're actually murdering people.
Okay. So the guards
Again.
are all on our side.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll go to the barracks then.
So I'm gonna be at the table. I'm gonna need 20-minute head start to cast my spell.
11. No, it's 10 minutes and 6 seconds is basically what it takes.
We need 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
All right. Well, I cannot look like me because it looks suspicious. So, I'll just get some plain clothes and wander around the bar, essentially, as maybe another guest.
Can I look like me? But a guard?
No, you should disguise yourself.
Can I disguise myself without casting another spell?
Maybe.
So you can cast the disguise self spell.
Yeah. Can I cast that plus this other spell?
Yeah.
Plus this other spell?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure disguise
self's
self is
not-
not concentration.
Right,
So
okay.
you cast it and
An
it just lasts an
I
hour.
think it should just be 2 spells because you don't have to raise him.
Right,
up,
'cause I-
it'll just wear off.
That's right. And he's got the disguise already.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
Peter is going to keep watch.
Peter was going to keep watch that because he wanted to look out for the spy. Essentially, that was his whole thing. Is he wanted to be like I want to be on a rooftop or something, keeping an eye out for the spy.
Okay.
What can I do?
Just be a patron in the bar in case things go
I'll
sideways.
just- yeah.
You can
okay.
be a patron with me, so we can sit together.
Then, but I can't I don't know how to disguise myself, so maybe
Oh,
I would
maybe
be
not.
conspicuous.
That's true.
Well,
Well, you can use your disguise kit on her as well. The disguise
Okay.
kit, it's like a makeup kit
It's
for
like
like
a-
stage and stuff
Okay.
like that. So it's not as elaborate as casting the disguise self spell, and you make a roll for it to see how good it is. But like with enough time, you guys could both. You would still look like a tiefling, but she could paint your skin blue or red or whatever. So
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll help. Like maybe you could help disguise me, but then I'll maybe sit somewhere else just so to avoid any attention. I don't know.
That sounds like a good plan.
well, and then when we're like carrying him to the barracks, like you should go around and like create like pandemonium and like terror, like put down your drink, don't drink it, it's poison.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. I have this cool thing where I can like create like earthquakes and
Oh.
like change my eyes. So like I can maybe do that. Like eyes glow.
Well, probably
Right.
stick to the screaming, but we need to be like super loud so that like just in case the spy, Alora's cousin, is there, that like they know that like Wheel's dead.
So
Maybe
I'll
you
just,
could sing a song about it.
I can write something probably in the next like little bit and have something ready. I've got a couple ideas, so I'll get to the drawing board.
Something cheerful. Somber. Something
Oh
somber.
yeah, probably somber. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can be good at that. I'll do that.
Okay. Do we need to talk to the mum about this, or she's good?
No,
She
She's
does
all
not want to
knowing.
talk to us. We have talked to her enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
she's upset.
Okay. You ready? You
Okay.
may die, but hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
is there anything that you guys need to do prep wise, or do we just want to make some rolls and
I'm
jump
gonna
ahead
have
in
my
time?
diamonds just in case I need to resurrect this guy.
'Kay.
Do you have all your poison that you need?
I have all the poisons. Can we just say that I disguised myself?
So you're gonna make a roll.
Okay.
For that.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll a deception
Okay.
to hide, to try, like, so it's basically you have your proficiency, so you're proficient in deception, right?
I am not.
Okay, so you can roll with proficiency for this because you're proficient in the disguise kit.
Okay.
So just roll a d20, add your deception skill, and then add your proficiency bonus, which is +3.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay, so it takes about 30 minutes or so for you to do that, but you're able to create a disguise where it looks like you're somebody else. So it doesn't like change your whole appearance, but it's enough that like a passing glance or even like they're not going to recognize that it's you. So you're still an elf, but now you look sort of like a plain sort of like traveling woodland elf instead of a high elf. You sort of like simpled your appearance.
Okay.
Took off some knives, maybe.
Yeah.
Are you getting disguise as well?
Yeah, so would
she's gonna roll.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you're proficient in disguise kit.
I am not, but I am proficient in deception, so I don't know.
So I'll say she can roll with advantage because you can help her.
Okay.
Be like, oh yeah, if you just like touch this up
That's
here
great.
or do whatever.
8.
8.
With
I'm
advantage?
so sorry.
Is that with it?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
It's all good. I'll just be in a corner.
So-
half my face painted.
Yeah, like the makeup's a little splotchy and things like didn't like. She just looks kind of like a sick tiefling.
I'm like just like greenish.
I am so sorry. It looks like you have a black eye almost.
You've never worked with orange skin before, and like with all the tattoos, like the markings and stuff that she's got, you're just like.
I'm
Use the-
sorry.
I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror, like, oh, this is great. Thank you. I don't know why I had that accent there for a second.
Axel's just gonna come by and be like, hey, I'm really wanting to empower you, like feeling confident in your horns, but maybe today is time for the hood. Just it's not a big deal. Just kind of make sure the plane goes.
I just kind of like, as you're still talking, I'm just like,
Okay.
So
While
good.
we're waiting till like night,
Mhm.
Elt's gonna be trying his best to whittle a little boat.
Make a sleight of hand check, or just a dexterity roll, either one.
Which one would you like?
Sleight of hand.
17.
17. Yeah, I mean you whittle a pretty convincing, like sailboat or like what kind of boat?
It's not gonna be like a ship, because
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Like more than just like a canoe. Type
Yeah,
thing.
so you're able to you whittle out like sort of the shape of a boat from a piece of firewood, and then you use like another sort of like piece of kindling to like whittle a bit of a mast,
Okay.
and so it's like it's a fairly convincing
Okay.
but rough
Yeah,
carving of a ship.
Okay, perfect.
Anybody else have anything you want to do before we kick off?
That's
I guess when we meet,
Mhm.
Elt's gonna give you. Oh, I'll just tell you. I'll go up to Enon, and I'll kind of rustle in my bag, and I'll pull out the deck of certain things, right? In case you need a distraction, take this and pull a card. It's probably gonna suck,
Then why would I do that?
because it'll be a big distraction.
Thank you. And I take the cards and I just stuck them in my pocket.
Okay.
all right. So I'm going to need exactly 10 minutes and 6 seconds to cast this spell. So I'm going to be concentrating when I start. So when I'm done, I'm just going to give you a nod immediately, so you know
Okay.
it's time.
Okay.
But if you can keep an eye on, do we have clocks in this world?
Well, I mean clocks exist, but they're very rare. Nobody's got wristwatches.
Keep an eye on a candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there are timekeeping candles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where they just they burn at an hour's
Oh, okay.
pace. So
So keep an eye on the candle, and I'll give you a nod as I'm getting close.
also as
Okay.
part of your training, timekeeping is you know how to keep time.
Okay. Right. I will order for the whole bar.
And I think I know mine. I'm guessing Altamil's. Our disguise self lasts for an hour, so we can't
Yes,
waste
I'm
too much
here.
time.
And actually, that brings me to the most important part of the plan. If everyone could address me as Tarek, that's gonna be my my soldier name. Just be ready if I'm practicing.
Okay, Tarek.
Wait, have you guys already done disguise self? or
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Okay,
yet.
great.
We should never rob a bank, but it is.
This is
we are-
not good.
I'm just waiting for this whole
Hello,
thing to go off the rails.
everyone. All right. Okay, so when do we leave?
Well, I guess the other three of you should probably leave before us. And then the three of us that are disguising ourselves can head out together.
Peter's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna find a roof. I mean, tents don't have a lot of like wooden roofs and things, but that's spy. I'm gonna kill him.
Thanks, Pete.
You're the massive character.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Elt's going to turn to X, wherever he thinks he is. And he's going to
I mean, you guys have been hanging out in the tent. You can
Okay.
hear where he is.
pull out the boat and, in case things go sideways in here, I hope this is a little bit of a memento you can keep in remembrance of me.
Oh, this looks exactly like my parents' ship. It's beautiful. Did you make that just now?
I did.
Well, it's okay, because maybe we could like go to the creek later and play with it together, because you're not gonna need it. I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah, deal. But you hang on to it.
And just want to say I'm a little sorry for how I reacted. My mum always taught me to speak with love, and despite you killing someone, not telling us for a long time, as we built a very intimate and transparent relationship. I understand your motivation, and I forgive you.
Thank you, X. That means a lot. I didn't even expect an apology, let alone forgiveness.
Oh, my mum always says I have a memory of a fish, so here we are.
Right, I guess on to better things then.
I hope so. He's gonna, well, cheek squeeze.
Oh, like
Ooh.
butt cheek or
Yeah,
cheek cheek?
no, butt cheek.
Oh,
Wow.
No.
Oh,
Things
it's
are
going that way.
stepping up. Okay.
All right.
So
So,
we just kind
have
of
you two
hibernate,
left
doesn't
Yes.
matter.
yet, or are you still there?
Yes, we've left.
Oh.
Yeah?
We have
Yeah?
left.
Okay.
Okay, so the two of you and Peter have gone. You have no idea where Peter went, but he's like, I got this. He's like disappeared into the night. It's just past sundown. There's still like a little bit of blue hour light left in the sky. Are you guys going to the Brazen Bow, or are you going to the Moving Hide? Or Moving Hive,
Which
sorry.
one's the biggest?
Brazen Bow is bigger. It's like a huge tent,
Yeah.
whereas the Moving Hive meadery is like a building on top of a big crab.
Right.
The brazen bow.
The brazen blow.
The Blazing Bowl, the Brazen Blow. Yeah. Okay, so
where's the one that had the one that Thalia was flirting with?
that was at the Moving Hive.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, not there.
Yeah,
no,
the
that's
first
yeah,
when you
well.
guys first came to Wanderlust, the Brazen Bow is where
Yeah.
you guys had stayed at. It's sort of like the tent that has sort of sectioned off
Yeah.
tent partitions.
Right.
All the tables are made up of broken down carts and things like that. It's run by a halfling gentleman. Are you two going in together or separately?
Separate.
Staggered.
Okay, so you both you make your way in. Radomir is there with his family. All the sort of like orphaned kids of every color and creed and race are running around like crazy as they always are, as he and his wife are serving drinks and food, and the kitchen staff. The kitchen is outside of the tent, and so there's like great smells. It's like medium busy because it's dinner time, so there's probably about 15 other people in here in scattered groups of like 2s, 3s, and 4s throughout the place, but there's fair number of tables and seats and stuff left to settle in. So
Okay.
what are you guys up to?
I'm gonna go up to the bar. Hi, sir. I'd like to order beer.
Oh, all right. Just any kind of beer?
Yeah, whatever you got.
All right. He sort of like turns around and like takes a few steps, and you notice this is the first time that you've noticed that actually one of his legs is fake. It's a metal prosthetic. Looks very well crafted. This is the first time you've seen him wearing short pants, and he sort of like wanders over to he's got these two giant sort of casks, and he just pulls a beer out of one of them. Comes back. Right, here you go. Just one copper.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm just coming in from the Imperium City. I just have a little business there, and I thought I'd come here and do some trading.
Oh, right. You've been to Wanderlust before. I don't recognize you. Oh, that accent.
No, I've never been here before, but I really wanted to just check out a new place.
Oh, how did you stumble upon us?
I heard about it through a friend of a friend of a friend, my brother's cousin's wife. Yeah, so, yeah, just stopping through.
Oh, lucky to be able to find us here. We don't camp here too often, but welcome. Can I get you anything to eat?
No, I just think this beer's fine. Thanks very much.
Well, if you need anything, just find myself or my wife.
Nice.
We're around. Have a good night.
You too, sir.
Love that.
So good.
Loved it.
Well, we know your next character.
So I guess I'll Inan will come in maybe like 10 minutes later after you go in, and then hood up. She's gonna be kind of giving off some like weird vibes intentionally, and she'll just kind of like shuffle to the back corner where she can see like everything well, but not.
Make a performance or
Could I do like a deception?
intimidation? Yeah, performance, intimidation, deception, anything along those lines.
Okay. 22.
22, yeah. People see you come in. They see like some splotches on the back of your hands and stuff, and they're all like.
And I've got my hood up and cloak on.
Yeah,
and everything.
like at one point in time, like this like little goblin kid comes over to like picking his nose, and he's just like, "Yes, Zach."
I just look at him and I just hiss.
Nice. He just goes and runs away.
Amazing.
A couple minutes later, like the wife, Radamir's wife, Lena comes over and she's like, "All right, you all right? You want some tea? Some?"
I'm just looking at waiting. I haven't thought of a voice yet.
Yes, I would like a glass of wine, please. Thank you.
Okay, dear.
Do you want me to get a doctor? A doctor.
Sorry. My mistake. And she just like bustles away. Comes back with her glass of wine. On the house.
Amazing. I just lean back and start sipping it. Kind of.
Somebody roll a d20 for me.
12.
You got there first. Okay. So, the three of you. When is the disguised self and the potion stuff happening?
Not too long after these guys go in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like around the corner and just casting it on myself.
Okay, so stealth checks from the three of you. Perfect timing.
No kidding.
Nice.
Not bad. Oops. Stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for making your way across town, sort of unseen a little bit, and then finding a hidden corner to cast the spells.
16.
23. If I can't see them, they can't see me.
15.
15? Okay. So you guys find a sort of like shaded corner. You sort of took alleyways to get across the town and work your way over here. And then you find like a bit of a shaded corner, just sort of like around the way from the back entrance to the Brazen Bow. Cast your spells, drink your potion. So the two of you look very much like guards in armor. Sort of maybe just getting off shift. What do you look like?
Hopefully William Winsgate.
Well, your face and your body looks like William Winsgate, but are you on duty, off duty?
I would just be, well, are you guys wearing armor? Are you?
Well, I know Extos wanted to, but I guess I spoke for Thalia, but you could tell me how you guys want to look.
I'm wearing armor.
I'm wearing armor. Yeah. I look buff. I'm a dude.
Will the spell work for armor?
Yeah, so it creates an illusory appearance.
Okay.
You wear a breastplate normally,
Yeah.
so if you're in your gear and someone were to rap on the fake guard's breastplate, it would actually bring back metal. For these two, they don't wear metal armor, so if someone rapped on your chest, it would just go through. So disguise self or alter self, things like that, it is illusory. You can change your size up to a foot, up and down. You can make yourself look thicker, thinner, whatever, but it is an illusion. So if somebody bumps into the real you, like for Thalia, if you wanted to make yourself look a foot taller and then went to go put your hand on your shoulder, there'd be no shoulder
Yeah,
there.
I'll make myself the same size, but just like rippling muscles, and I'm gonna be male and like darker skin.
And it's
and
like
complexion.
abs on the plate.
Yeah.
Exactly, like it's defined through the armor.
Yeah.
So you're like a tiny rock.
Yes, compact.
Are you a halfling still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you look like?
Oh, can I be a troll? Not a troll.
A goblin?
A goblin.
Yeah, you
Just
could
so I
be-
look a little bit different.
Yeah, you could be like a little like dark skin,
like
sort of like a dark gray goblin or a
like
gnome.
what are the guys that work in the caves?
In caves, dwarves.
Oh, like
I
the
want to be a
Duergar.
dwarf. Can I be a dwarf?
You could be a dwarf. Yeah,
Okay.
dwarves are like a little bit taller than you, but not by much.
I'll just
so
be a short dwarf.
yeah, you can just be a short dwarf.
Perfect.
A little bit wider.
Yeah, thank you.
Goblin sounds fun. I'm in.
So you can only change your height. How tall is Extos normally?
Like 6'1".
So you would be a huge goblin.
Okay. I'll just be a human then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So human, and then you just look like William.
Yeah, and I'll just keep like an on guard if they're. 'Cause I can't see if they're wearing.
Yeah,
Plates.
it's you guys have been to a couple of bars around here, and sometimes the guards come in when they're off duty, just coming off of
Yeah,
duty,
we'll
and they still
be
come
just
in.
getting
and,
off
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the three of you wander in. There's, 17 or 18 people around, a couple sitting at the bar, a couple of different tables. This sort of strange looking woman off in the corner sipping a glass of wine with her hood up.
Exos is gonna have his arm around Will, trying to look like very
Or I guess
very friendly.
Ah, you son of a bitch today. You weren't you.
Well, oh no, that's like Batman's.
Michael King.
Mustang.
Will, what? How does he do it?
Just like,
William.
just give me a Laura accent for a second.
Hello.
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 Yeah.
William Winsgate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, you are. You are that Will.
I'm just gonna point to the bartender. I'm like,
around for these guys just to get started. It's been a day.
Radamir's like, right, boys, just a regular.
Of course. The regular that we know, you and I.
Make a deception check. I mean, you're good at this, but
As he says that, I want to interject. All right, let's go get a table. Let's go get
It
a
was like
table.
almost a 1.
23.
23. Yeah, no problem. He's like, right. And the boisterous tonight, but this is fine.
Today's shift was a load of bollocks, wasn't it?
Yeah, real piece of shit.
Are we sitting yet? Are we still standing at the
Oh
entrance?
my god, can I give you the
No,
inspiration
we
for
were
that?
sitting. He said he was
So
had his
good.
arm like around me.
Oh, okay, I missed that part. Okay, cool.
All right, so the three of you come in. Eventually, Radimir brings over a round of sort of lager kind of beer, and he's like, right, first one's on the house, boys, but after that, and he wanders off.
Don't you worry, we'll go for it, sir.
I should hope so.
Well, good for-
Any food?
I'm all right.
Yeah, it's one of those days. I'd rather drink my meal.
All right. I mean, we do have a good duck stew going tonight.
God.
No, Ami's awesome. I'm just gonna drink this beer and close my eyes a little bit.
We'll stick to the beer, Our minds are racing.
Yeah, I understand. It was a you find that killer yet?
Oh, we're close on his tracks. Not gonna be long now.
The mother's been on our ass.
Performance or deception check.
Oh my god.
You can choose performance or deception.
Why? I'm cheerful. I've got beer.
Oh my god. This is so good. We're gonna mess this up.
See what I've got.
Wait, are any other guards with you guys?
No.
Just the three of us.
Are there supposed to be more?
Oh man. All right. Deception, performance. Oh, let's go with performance. 13.
13. He's just like, right.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Never mind. I'll go with deception.
No, what was it?
It was actually 10.
Yeah, that's a difference.
I was looking at the wrong line.
He said, you all right? you lot have been over the moving eye before you come here, eh? Moving around, getting your free drinks.
I didn't wanna reveal it. We're trying to be loyal here.
We just gotta blow off some steam sometimes.
You know what? We've been searching for that killer, and the mother's been under our asses.
Anyway, thanks for the beer.
Right. Enjoy. Keep it quiet, boys.
Yeah.
You know, you're all in armor. You're all in uniform. You know.
We don't mean any trouble.
Bad for business. Hey.
What? There's just a couple of out-towners here, and you know, I don't want them to think that this is a lawless place.
It's bad for our reputation.
You're right. Well, we
right.
represent Wanderlust and the mother. Okay. Hey, we're sorry about our volume. It's you know how it is.
I don't at all, but
Hey,
have a lovely.
no. Before you go, here's
And he's just gonna take out 10 gold coins. Be like,
sorry.
I appreciate the gesture, but yeah, you know what? I got a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah. Hey, put it toward the kid, huh?
Kids, yeah.
Of
And
course.
he's walking away. He's just out of there.
What the hell was that?
well, actually, I thought that my disguise was incredible, no?
Guys, keep in character.
Well, I can't see the disguise.
Guy, you.
I am in character. I'm the only one talking in my voice.
No, it's more than just voice.
We are allowed to talk. We're city guards. And you are the one shouting at the barkeep and creating more attention than we need.
All right, guys, I need to cast this spell and I need to concentrate. So just let's lay low for like 10 minutes.
Yes,
and
please.
6 seconds, exactly.
All right.
All right.
Make a
Alright,
perception check.
Let's make this count.
Nat 20.
Okay. So you are just sort of like doing your thing, being at the bar. I'm just a person from out of town. Everything's fine, but like you're sort of like looking around. It's like, oh, this loud, boisterous group of guards, and you notice the moment where Thalia puts her hands underneath the table,
Okay.
and you know that that's the moment that she's starting the ritual. So the clock is ticking.
If anybody's listening, Elle's just going to be talking about trying to find the killer, how frustrating working the longer hours is.
Every now and again, like people like walk by your guys' table and say it's like, "Evening guards, evening gents, evening lads," kind of thing. Like it seems like the home guard here is fairly well respected, and people, you know, this is not an ACAB town. People here like the guard because it's a secretive town, because Wanderlust moves, because it's a lot of outsiders and people who have been shoved away from the edges of humanity and find their way here. There is a genuine distrust for authority and whatnot, but the mother has done a lot of work and a lot of effort that the home guard isn't there necessarily to be law keepers so much as they are protecting against outsiders, making sure that the people who are here are safe from those elsewhere. And so that's the general feeling that people have towards the home guard and towards people in uniform. So it's less like I need to watch myself around them so much as I know they're watching people like them.
Okay.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm just like quietly rocking in my corner going, staring at different people.
Horrifying.
Bringing in the small virus.
Just taking some of the. Look at me, guys.
Taking some of the heat off. Yeah. Make a performance check at advantage.
Okay. Oh. I guess I'll do just in case. Nope. 19 plus something. 24.
24. Yeah. So not only are people like giving you space, they're giving you space. Obviously, like even the kids, like the goblin kid had gone around and told all the other kids, and it's like every now and again one of them will like run up as like to see who could get closest
And
to
I'll
the
just
weird
look at
lady,
them.
and then they're like, "Damn it!" And they like run away, and all the other patrons are like, "There's something fucked up about that lady." the Lena, Radamir's wife, is leaving glasses of wine for you at occasion, like 5 feet away. And she's like, "There's just another one for you." And then, like,
Excuse me, could I grab a spoon, please?
for your wine?
Yeah.
Wood or pewter?
Sorry, what?
Wood or pewter?
Surprise me.
Oh, I'm very surprised. She sort of wanders, comes back a couple of minutes later with a pewter spoon and puts it next to.
I
Like,
start drinking my wine with the spoon.
amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You have a nightmare.
So about 6 minutes has passed.
Yes, that was fine.
Yeah.
I'm so
You have broken her.
I don't know why this is so funny.
Roll a d20.
I'm glad you think so.
Nice. 4.
4. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the bar.
Okay. As you go up to the bar, you hear a voice in your head. Hey, I'm just letting you know that I'm outside. I'm looking for the spy. Haven't found him yet. If I do, you'll know. How's it going in there? You can respond to this message.
So Peter.
It's great. It's fine. Go away, please.
Silence.
Hello, kind sir.
Right. Yeah. Another beer.
I think since it's my last night in this town, in this wonderful place, I think I will just order for the whole bar.
For everyone.
Absolutely. All these here kind folks, I think they deserve a drink after a hard day's work.
Oh. All right. I guess.
How much has it come to?
Call it 5 silver.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem.
Right. And he goes behind him, like rings a bell. Clang, 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 clang. This kind lady's bought around for the bar. So come up, grab your drinks, and thank you. And a couple of people are like, "Yeah, thank you. You're so nice. That's great. You're wonderful." And the kids are like, "Us too." No, not you, you little bastards.
All right, so while that commotion's happening, I'm just going to slip the poison in the very end mug and put a little E on it with a blade.
Okay, slide a hand check.
You are born.
Yes.
Remember your
14.
Remember your inspiration dice. If you
Yes, 14.
So 14?
Yeah.
You're sort of like, there's people jostling around you, and sort of elbows are flying as people are like, "Free booze, all right."
I'll just stand by there so that no one else takes it so I can watch them.
Yeah,
come
people
up.
are coming up and clapping you on the shoulder and saying thanks and everything else like that, and you just sort of have your back to the
Yeah.
last couple of mugs.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's all right.
Exos gonna come up as he's leaving. He's like,
Ha ha, we'll stay there. Ha ha. I'm gonna get us a beer from this nice lady.
and
Hello,
then
kind sir.
Hey, never seen you around here, but thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you have a great day.
Alrighty. Ha ha. Will.
Are you getting 3?
I forgot about.
Unknown God number 2!
Alright, I got 3.
he's just gonna like try to keep it balanced. Just some sloshing. He's pretending he's a little more tipsy than he actually is.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ooh.
Don't lose all the
I did not
poison.
think about that.
don't mix the cups.
Is that a 1?
No!
Okay.
No!
You fuck.
Just don't drink it. That's all you have to do. Just don't drink it.
Tonight we dine in hell.
It's marked, right? You marked the cup.
I marked
Yep.
the cup.
Okay, so you come back to the table, you plonk the 3 cups down. Perception check from both of you.
And I will sneak.
Yeah, not
I'm,
you, because no eyes.
I'm gonna sneak out right this
Stealth
time.
check.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
just thumb around on the mic.
Oh my
22.
What are the chances?
Easy enough with all the commotion and the cheering and everything. After you get all the, sort of the claps on the back and all the beer is on the table has been collected, including one that's been put at a table 5 feet away from you.
So kind.
You just like,
Can I sneak up to the place where they're going to take him?
The bear.
yeah,
Yeah.
easy
Okay.
enough.
23.
13.
Okay, so you, as you're carrying over, you like mark the one that has the X on the top of the cup, and you just slide that over in front of William.
Cool.
But
Did
yeah,
I see any like sloshing
No.
from? Okay.
What's our
Do not-
ETA now? For my
I mean,
spell?
you're on your clock now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
That was 3 minutes.
you-
3
yeah.
minutes left.
Yeah,
When
you've
I-
got,
minutes
you've got
left?
3
When I
minutes,
called the
3-ish
order.
minutes left until you're ready. You'll know exactly because you're the one casting the
Okay.
spell. So you're just sort of like concentrating under the table. You've got the graveyard dirt that you're like
I'm
sort of
just gonna-
like
I'm just
rubbing
gonna, like,
on your
whisper
hands.
to Will.
and-
Wait for my nod.
I can't see.
I'll wait for my tap.
All right. I'll just be drinking my lager.
So can we just say that the time's up?
No. So as time goes on, a couple of people now sort of in their cups having a good time. There's a few more people that are heading over to talk to you, and every now and again, people are like, "Hey guys, really great job, and just letting these outsiders in who are buying us beer. That's the kind of people that we want to have here in Wanderlust. Just people who really understand the city and like understand what we're doing here and everything
Bunch of
else like
hippies.
that. Like it's really."
I'm gonna see that there are more people starting to go over, so I'm gonna go over to the 3 guards and just kind of like push my way into the front, be like, "Guards, I'd like to have a conversation with you." And I just sit down and then I start glaring at everyone else who's like,
Make an intimidation check with advantage because at this point in time, people are freaked out by you. Guards!
"Oh yeah, I drink my wine."
Eating your wine.
Did you say intimidation?
Intimidation at advantage, yeah.
24.
24. Yeah, people are like, yeah, this is great. Maybe just get her out of here. And then they just sort of like fade into the distance.
And I'm gonna say really loud, "I have important information to tell you."
As you say that, a couple people.
But it's not to do with any murder. It's about agriculture.
Oh, well,
Will's just gonna grab it his forehead.
we don't really deal with agriculture.
Is it time?
Not yet.
You don't deal with agricultural theft?
Well, why don't you describe it to me?
I start whispering to you, and I'm not actually talking about anything. I'm just making whispering sounds to you to just to give you more time.
Thank you.
Right, yeah.
And Exos is like,
Oh, the fields? Oh, no.
And on roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 8.
Okay. So, a couple of more people are like having a good time and think there's some gossip going on, or are like creeping a little closer, and a sort of like a Litha Ladrin woman, Fall Ladrin, so like sort of like reddish orangey skin, kind of like fiery looking hair, comes up to the two of you and she's like, "Oh, officers, a drink?"
What's my time yet?
You're like 30 seconds.
Okay.
I've been drinking my lager. I don't know. Is there still some in there? Because I want to keep drinking the first one that he brought us.
It's pretty much empty at this point in time.
Okay.
Like you could pantomime drinking
Yeah.
out of it, but there's nothing.
There's, like-
it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Exos is just gonna like reach out, grab him, and be like,
Hey, you.
She like holds on to it as you pull it away. No, I just wanted to cheers. You guys are doing it.
Oh!
Lift up the
I
last mouthful, last couple drops.
So by now is it been time?
There's
I
like
just
10 seconds left.
shove
Okay.
my wine glass.
So it's
and
10
force
seconds left.
cheers
I'm
as
just gonna
well.
give him the tap.
Okay.
For Wanderlust! For Wanderlust!
Giving you the other.
Yeah, for Wanderlust. She puts her beer mug in.
He's gonna cheers because she tapped me. So I'm gonna cheers, realize it's empty, and grab the other one, and then go for a swig as well.
Okay, I need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws. You're
Get
good.
a lucky one now. Be lucky.
Sorry.
You have an inspiration.
Yep. I can only use one, right? If I have two. Yeah.
One per roll.
What is going on?
Oh, 3 in a row.
6.
7.
What the fuck?
All I have to do is touch him.
Yep.
So what's easy?
So you're fine. You're fine touching him. That's no problem. Are you cheersing with the group as you do this, or are you just concentrating?
I'm just smiling and like nodding.
Okay. So here is what happens. As all of this chaos is going on, you're cheersing from your wine spoon. You're grabbing a beer off the table and wanderlust. You're concentrating and just being like, everything's fine. Tap, tap, tap. You realize one mug is empty. Put it down. Grab the other mug. Make a sleight of hand check at advantage.
Oh, that's good. That's not good.
That 19 was nice.
That
Nice.
was nice.
21.
Okay, so you've been keeping track of your cups and everything else like that. The Eladrin woman downs a bunch of the beer. You down some beer. You down some beer. You spoon some wine. As soon as both of you swallow, you both realize you've been poisoned.
Who else was poisoned?
Sloshy McCups over here is going to take 7 points of damage, and you now have the poisoned condition.
Okay.
You are going to take, oh God, you're going to take 16 points of damage and also have the poisoned condition. And as soon as you finish swallowing, the pain hits your body. You are completely racked with this instantaneous burning fire down your throat and in your stomach, which you are also feeling to a lesser degree because it's just a slosh. Feign death goes off. You keel over completely, rigor mortis, just
I'm unconscious
on the ground
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
As all this unfolds, I stand up and I start screaming as loud as I can, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy, is that how you pronounce it? To make my voice a bit louder. Not like a speakerphone, but like so everyone can really hear me.
the blood curdling scream
Like a
carries.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna, can I use it to like make the lights flicker?
Yeah.
That's
You know
so
what?
cool.
Why not?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have the windows all blast open.
There's no windows. It's a tent.
Ah, shit.
But all the tent flaps go.
Our party laughs are
So
calling in theatrics.
And I'm just gonna scream.
Oh.
How are you
God.
reacting, realizing that you have now ingested poison?
He's gonna try. X is gonna try to maintain his voice the best he can. Be like, there's poison in the beer.
Performance check.
Nice.
You will be at disadvantage because you are poisoned.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, not bad. Can I change back into my regular clothes?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. It's mostly just sort of comes out of you throw up all over the table.
I'm just gonna start like screaming anew at him.
Sally, what do you do?
Just standing up on my chair, looking shocked, looking around what everyone else is doing, and just saying, "We gotta get him somewhere safe. Do we have a doctor?"
Everyone is just panicking. So with
I'm
the
continuing to scream.
with
like,
the
I'm
blood
broken.
curdling scream, it's murder, flickering lights, tent flaps going. People were already freaked out by you. They are now like shit their pants freaked out by you. The kids instantly like scream,
God.
wet themselves, and like run to their parents. Radomir and Lena are just like
Make kids pee themselves.
wide eyes, just like nobody drink the beer. Like just like it is pandemonium. Some people are rushing over. Can we help? Some people are bolting it. Like it is full, absolute, complete chaos.
Oh, no.
I'm also gonna scream. It's William Winsgate, right?
Yeah.
That's William Winsgate! He's dead!
All right.
And
Nice.
then Exos is just gonna try to find the biggest person in the bar that seems to be like as calm as he could be.
Make a perception check for me at disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Also, can Peter, like, has Peter seen anything?
Roll a d20 for me.
Have I noticed that he's poisoned?
11.
Make a perception check. 11. There's a half-orc gentleman who's like sort of like nearby, who's just like, can I help? I just wanna. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Hey, look at me.
Oh, I don't want to look at you.
That man is William Wainsgate. Get him to the barracks and help that guard.
What did you get on your 20?
Just a D20.
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay.
I have his character sheet open.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
We're good. You hear Peter's voice in your head. Are you still nearby? Like, have you like bolted? Because
No,
No.
no, I'm still nearby. I wanted to go up to the barracks where they're taking William.
the barracks is on the other side of town.
Never mind. I'm on the other side of town.
Okay, so you won't be able to get a message from Peter. A
'Kay.
couple minutes passes, you actually get a message from Peter, and he's like, "Okay, so this is what I think is happening. A whole bunch of people just ran out of the bar. One of them has to be the spy. I don't know who it is, but it's definitely one of them. I'm gonna start following them, and Elucis is gonna start following them. If anything happens, find me." You can respond to this
I'm like-
message.
Can I give him like a mental peace sign? Like, cool, dude.
Nice.
Thanks for the update.
So the half-orc gentleman helps you. This guy just sort of like shoulders his way in, and he just like picks the body of William up, and he's like, "I don't know what to do. Where do we go? What do we do? What do we do? That guy's throwing up a lot. This guy's dead.
All right. All right.
Oh God, oh God, oh God,
All right.
oh God, oh God, oh
Stay
God,
calm.
oh God."
Stay calm. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Let's take him to the barracks. Good job. Okay, we'll breathe.
I'm holding a corpse.
I want you to take him to the barracks.
Are you coming with me?
Yes, of course I am. We'll all go together. Even Mr. Throw-Up's over there.
Even who?
Mr. Throw-Up.
Okay, so he just starts following you, essentially.
Okay, I'll lead the way to the barracks, which I am assuming I hopefully know where it is.
Make a history check.
I got a 20 on my last roll. I'll
That
just call it
doesn't
that.
count. No, that doesn't count.
I've noticed he's poisoned. That's what that was for.
Yes. Yes, then yes, you did notice he was poisoned.
History?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You have a -1 on history.
Yes. I got 16 though.
Alley rolls.
nice.
Yeah. So easy enough. You memorize a layout. Memorizing alleys and
I
streetways.
did have that whole
and-
running around this place when we first
Yeah,
got
yeah,
here.
and memorizing alleyways and streets and things like that, the passages of thievery is exactly what you used to do back in Tolbadur. So this is like, yeah, no problem. I know where the cops are at. This is easy. I'm gonna help this half-orc guy. We're gonna get this body there. Everything is fine. You have no issues at all,
And all the cops are in on this?
as far as you know.
Okay.
Yep, all the cops are in on this.
So in the barracks, I want to still hide. I don't want to be seen immediately when they walk in.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
22.
Okay, no problem. Roll a d20 for me.
8.
Okay. So you guys are crossing town. It's gonna take like 10 to 12 minute walk from the Brazen Bow to the garrison to get where the barracks are. So it is a fair ways. But this half-orc gentleman he's pretty swole. He has no problem carrying William's body. Even though this is a big dude in armor, this guy seems to be having no problem at all, just sort of keeping up with you moving throughout the town. You get about 3/4 of the way there. Make a perception check for me.
This is the type of song where it goes,
23.
23. So you don't notice a figure so much as a slight blur to the side of your vision. You're on high alert. You know what is going on. You have seen an invisible person before, you know that someone is tailing you.
Well, he's throwing up still.
Oh yeah, you're very ill.
But I've only taken 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you can shrug it off, but you're still poisoned.
Yeah.
Like that's what creates the everything's a disadvantage because your stomach is just roiling. You are sweating. You are feverish. Like you're not gonna die. You're gonna sleep this thing
Maybe
off,
take a
but
drink.
you are not in a good place.
Do you take a disadvantage on fighting people?
Yeah. So when you're poisoned, you're at disadvantage on everything.
Can I just under my breath cast healing word on him?
Oh yeah.
I just want to be next to him and cast healing word and just feel like
Make a sleight of hand check for me because healing word does have somatic and verbal components. So if you're trying to make it sneaky, you gotta make it sneaky.
No.
sleight of hand 10.
Oh no.
Okay. So roll your heal. At what level are you casting it at?
1.
So go ahead and roll your 2d4.
Are there any spellcasters in the guard?
Or sorry, not 2d4 if it's level 1. 1d4 plus 5. Are there spellcasters in the guard?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
3.
So plus 5.
Plus
So
5.
you get 8 hit points back. So you're back to full, but you're still poisoned.
I'm just gonna whisper to him, really close, to be like, "We're being followed."
I thought my day job was over.
Taking that out.
He's gonna.
Oh, actually, roll a Constitution saving throw for me to see if you maintain. Oh no, wait, never mind. Disguise self, not concentration. You're fine. Everything's fine.
Good.
You're okay.
'Kay.
All is good.
That would have been scary as hell.
Exos just kind of try to look around where Thalia was looking and see if he can see
Okay,
anything.
perception check.
And
at
this is-
disadvantage.
Yeah. Come on.
You can do it. Okay.
I love your dice rolls. Just.
Come on, man. Choose a different dice next time.
I've tried them all at this point.
He's been giving me straight 19s. I'll give it to him.
13.
13? Yeah, no idea what's going on. You're sweating, it's dripping into your eyes, you're like feverish, and you're looking around, you're seeing shit everywhere, but you know none of it is anything that's
He's not
following
feverish
you.
anymore. I healed him.
He's healed, he's still poisoned. There are spells that remove poison. Healing word just fixes hit points.
Right.
Wait. 1 second.
And this is an assassin's poison, so it lasts a while.
If I have acid resistance is not the same as poison
So
resistance.
you would
right?
need poison resistance.
Yeah, height to say up. I can
Where are
swim
you?
in acid.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Where are you? Because they're like 5 minutes out of the
Yeah,
bar.
yeah. So I'm going to go up to, what's the barkeep's name?
Radimir.
I'm just going to be like,
Hey, is there a public bathhouse nearby or something?
He sort of like looks you up and down and like,
What? I haven't showered in a couple days.
right, there's not so much a public bathhouse, but there is, we always camp near water. There's a creek nearby, and then if you look for, how to describe it, it's sort of a big lizard. If you go just slightly downstream of the big lizard, they warm the water, so it's a nice place to bath and bathe. And there's they put up little curtains and things.
I don't want to be naked in front of anyone else.
Well, no, this is curtains. They put some string across the creek, and then you can like go inside a curtain. Not everybody likes to be naked in front of others.
How far away are we from there?
It's about 4-minute walk that way.
and then I don't say bye. I just finger wave and go, and leave.
That's too good.
Living my best life.
Good night. Please don't come back.
I'm going to get there as fast as I can.
To the barracks?
No, to the bath.
Bathing place?
Yeah, because I don't want to show up in my costume.
All right.
So can I kind of quickly jog there?
Yeah, so you could get there in like a minute and a half, no
Okay.
problem. Like if you're just like going flat out, make a survival check at advantage for me, or investigation, either one, whichever is higher for you.
Survival or investigation?
Yeah.
So 14.
14, yeah, like minute 45. You just like sprint. You know where the creek was, so you just like get to the creek and then follow it downstream, and then you're like, there's the big weird dinosaur that he was talking about, and yep, there's everything that's been strung across the creek, and there's some warmers, and yeah, no problem.
Okay, so I go in, world's fastest bath shower situation, and then.
You have
can I-
prestidigitation, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can literally just clean yourself instantly.
Okay.
So we can save you that whole trip.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Except then I was gonna try to steal someone's clothes. So
You can still do that.
Okay. Okay. I'm
So
gonna,
make another investigation check.
Okay. Okay. 17 plus 20.
Okay, and a stealth check.
12.
12. So you easily enough find another bather that's there. You've prestidigitated yourself. Prestidigitations yourself. Wow, that's a hard plural. Yourself clean, and you like see somebody else that's like, okay, they're in there right now, no problem. You're creeping up. You grab the clothes. They have no idea that you even grabbed it. It is a man that is slightly bigger than you.
Okay.
So the clothes are a little baggy, a little ill-fitting, but easy enough to don some clean clothes, look like a different person. Like you just sort of look like, you know, a bit of a tomboyish woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I'm going to rush off into the direction of the barracks
Okay. So,
and try to catch up.
I want to sneakily cast another spell.
okay, what are you trying to cast?
Lesser Restoration.
Okay. So go ahead and make another sleight of hand check for me. You had that prepared today?
Can we just say that I did?
Nope. You choose your spells in the morning, my love.
Well, I didn't know we were going to do this the day before, did I?
Nope.
So it's all happening as we go.
This is all happening as you go. You guys decided to go for it this day, so
All right. Well, I didn't have it prepared, so
then
I will not cast it.
no such luck.
Okay. Unless I just survive until tomorrow.
X is just gonna turn to Thalia and just be like,
We just gotta keep moving and hurry to the barracks.
D24. Actually, no, you roll a D20 for me because you haven't rolled one yet. 8. Wow, you guys suck
Wow.
at this. Okay. You two make perception checks for me. Obviously, you're at disadvantage. So, Thalia, just perception check.
Another. I think we've rolled more 8s this session.
Move this one. It's weighted.
It's lucky.
"No, it's
I
not.
mean,
No, it's
The
not."
Sagittarius moon is on it now.
11.
11. Okay.
22. No, 26,
26.
I think. Yep, 26.
Okay. So you notice, you don't know where it came from or how it got there, but there is a small dart right where the shoulder meets the neck on William's body.
I'm going to go over there and pull out the dart.
Okay.
Isn't it like this
dart?
20 rule on Zombieland double tap?
Guys, people really want you dead. I'm just going to, like, just sleight of hand discreetly go over close by, pull it out, and put it in my pocket.
Sleight of hand check for me.
14.
14. Okay. So you guys rush the rest of the way. This poor half-orc man the whole way is just like, this is the worst night of my life. I don't even know what's going on. Oh God, oh God. And then eventually you get there. The doors of this sort of like, it's sort of like half tent, half building where all of the walls are wooden, but then the roof is canvas. The doors are open. You snuck in there earlier with that 22 stealth roll. You sort of like cut your way a little bit through the back of the tent. You found like a bit of an area where you were able to get like above the wall, cut a bit of fabric, climb your way in, and you're sort of behind some barrels and like places where they store extra swords and pikes and things like that. You see this half-orc man, a very, very ill-looking Extos, a panicked-looking disguised Thalia, and this half-orc man carrying him in. As you guys get there, the doors are closed right behind you, and Jack is standing there. He's like, "Oh, right. There's a bit of a cock-up, isn't it? You've got the whole town in alarm."
The orc dropped him off and left.
No, the orc is still standing there.
Okay, like, let's let this poor gentleman put down this corpse and be on his way.
Right. Jepson, you take this fella here. What was your name? Sorry. Gron. You take Gron, just over for some questioning. Sorry, Gron, but, murder and all that. We need to make sure that everybody is rounded up and understood. Yeah, right. Okay, no problem. And so they sort of, like, go off to the other side, away behind a partition, and he sort of looks back at you. Okay, then.
Okay.
You can just drop concentration on the spell, and he'll wake up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I want to try to cast a healing on him as well.
Okay, as you wake up, you are going to take 32 points of damage.
It's just enough. How would you like to do it?
I
I had 30 left, yeah.
So he's unconscious.
Well, you're casting a healing spell.
I'm
as well.
casting healing
So
right
what
away.
What are you casting?
It's a touch one. Hold on, let me bring up my spells.
Cure wounds.
Yes.
What level?
Oh, why aren't I not seeing my spells? Hold on. Spells. I believe it's going to be second level.
Okay, so 2d8.
Yep.
Plus 5.
D8? Yeah.
Two pyramids butt to butt in the d8.
It's a D8, right?
Yep.
All right, so 12, 5, 17.
17. Okay, so you wake up, are racked with the most pain you have ever been in your entire life, fall unconscious, and then wake up still in pain, but
Do I get all 17?
you get all 17 of those back. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
So we'll be back in a couple of minutes to figure out how this all went.
What the hell is going on here?
You got double dark.
Oh God.
And we're back. So, just before we took a break, a lot went down. So, in the plan to fake murder Altamil, to mask it as the real murder of William Winsgate, who you were sent out on a contract to assassinate, you have managed to fake murder William Winsgate and poison your friend Extos due to his very exuberant hands. You guys realize that you were being tailed by an invisible figure who may or may not have darted Altamil. You scared everybody, ever, who exists in Wanderlust for all time, and must drink wine through a spoon for the rest of your life. Stole some clothes. You did all of this and managed to get away scot-free, so your part of the plan went off without a hitch. Only cost you a couple of silver. And now you are on the other side of town. Grun, the half-orc who helped you carry fake William's body across town, he is being interrogated in another section of the barracks/garrison of the Home Guard. And you have just woken up in racking pain as the Feign Death spell wore off or was canceled, thus causing all of the poison and damage that you incurred during that to sort of all come to a head. And Jack, the leader of the Mother's Home Guard, the tall, red-skinned, thin tiefling, standing there with his sort of like strangely shifting sash belt in his armor, looking down on all of you. Right then. Half the town's in a bit of a panic. The other half is trying to wonder why everybody else is in a panic. But somehow, it seems you've pulled it off. How you doing there, lad?
I feel so... It fucking sucks.
Great. Actual poison, then? And he sort of like puts his hand down on your chest, and you guys see this sort of like whitish, yellowish, silvery glow come off of his hand. It goes,
That's good.
and the poison is just pulled from your body. You're still wounded, but you are no longer poisoned.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Exos is gonna are you standing? Are you sitting? Like,
No,
He's like laid down on a
like
cot.
in a fetal position.
okay, Exos is gonna just like jump, like mount him on top, like, hey, it's Exos. It's me. Hey, shh. Oh, are you okay?
Can I drop this voice?
Of course, we're like among friends here.
I'm gonna look around. Does everybody seem...
Make a perception check. Not at disadvantage. Actually, no, at disadvantage, because you can't literally look around.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering where you're going.
Yeah.
with that.
You can listen. You can listen
I
around.
was getting really into...
You can make a perception check
Happens
at
when you die.
disadvantage if you want.
yeah. Even worse. 11.
There are people around you.
Yeah.
You hear a number of different, breaths and moving figures and stuff like that. But
Right. How did that go?
I'm not in the room.
No, sorry.
I mean, I got a little poisoned, unfortunately. Got a
oh
little...
god, you too. And he puts his hand on your shoulder, and same thing. The sort of like silvery, goldy, whitish glow just, and you feel the poison sucked out of your body. And he's just like, yeah, Jesus.
Oh, that's incredibly cool. But yeah, I mean, I got poisoned, and then we were rushing you to the barracks with this nice half orcman, and then Thalia, what did you see back there?
We were being followed. I don't know if maybe it was the spy, and also, I'm guessing the spy who was following
D20.
us
Keep going.
threw a dart in your neck. This is a dart right here.
12.
Do you recognize where this might have come from? I'm going to show it to the guard too.
I mean, it looks like a blow dart.
Yeah.
So while I was unconscious, somebody shot me with a dart. Is that what my fucking neck hurts.
They just want to make sure you were dead, I think.
Yeah, pretty sure it almost worked.
No. You're here.
You hear in your head, Elora, there was a tiefling that sort of like appeared near where they were running and like blew something and then ran away. I've got Alucis trying to look for it, him, her, they, but I don't know where they went.
Okay, Peter. Thanks for
Or
letting
sorry,
me
not
know.
tiefling, tabaxi,
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
cat person.
Would I know anyone who is an assassin who's a tabaxi from the Imperium City?
Make a history check.
Not good.
10.
There were probably 6 or 7 different tabaxi that were part of the Hedrogora during your time there. Some who were already graduated, who were in active service, and there were 2 who were coming up in class with you. Tabaxi were fairly common in this role due to sort of their agility, ability to hide and whatnot. There were 2 specifically that you knew of who were coming up in class with you. One who was named Quill, full name Secret Quill, and another one that was known as Clanking Bottle or Clank. So Clank and Quill were 2 that came up in the class with you, but then there were another 4 or 5 who were already in active service.
Okay. Can I send a message to Peter?
Well, you can respond to that message, but yeah.
Do you know what color he was?
No, sorry, I didn't get a... Well, I mean, I was looking through Alucis, and he didn't get a really good look. Darkish, but I mean, it's dark out, so it could have been anything.
Okay. We're back at the barracks.
Okay.
Come here
I'll
soon.
I'll make my way there. I'm still outside of the inn. It is hopping here.
Yeah. We caused quite a ruckus.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Would I have gotten to the barracks by now?
Yeah, I'll say you're there. So doors are closed. Guards are standing in front of the doors at either end of this sort of like really long tent. It's probably about 200 foot long, sort of like tent structure with doors at either end.
Okay. As I get closer to where I know where the barracks is, I'm just like, I just don't want. I'm trying not to look conspicuous, so I'm kind of looking around. Can I do like a perception check?
Absolutely, you can.
Not perceptive. It's a 4, and I think it's like maybe a 6. So.
Yeah, I mean it's dark out. There's not a lot of people around, so like you sort of like give a cursory look around.
Yeah.
You see the 2 guards standing in front of the doorway to the sort of the barracks building, but that's about all you see.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the guards and like try to like whisper into the ear like I don't know. I'm with the Mother's Fury. Can I come in?
As soon as you like come up and you're like, I'm with, they're like, it's okay.
No. Okay.
So you go in and see the scene of. Have you 2 dropped your disguises, or are you still in your disguise?
I draw mine.
I'm still in mine.
Okay, so you see Extos having mounted Eltamiel, who is lying on a cot.
I'm gonna avert my eyes.
I still
immediately.
look like Will, right?
Yeah, so your potion will last for an hour.
Yeah,
Because it's a spell effect, you can choose to
Oh,
let it go
okay.
if you want. But as
I'll
long
keep it
if you don't choose to let it go, then it just sort of maintains.
Yeah.
So you see Extos mounting William Winsgate. You see a dwarven male guard. You see Jack Slim, and then that's it.
Okay.
There's some more people sort of like further back in the tent, but this is like the nearest to the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like walk in and be like, "Did we do it? Did it work? Are we safe?"
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it worked.
I just like clap you on the shoulder like really hard. Like, look in the disguise.
Thanks.
Well, it kind of worked, but also there's like maybe a killer on the loose from the Imperium City.
Yeah, he like I saw someone who was kind of invisible following us here, and they shot this dart into Alf's neck.
immediately start looking around the room, trying to find this invisible person.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
That's cocked.
Can I cast detect magic?
Sure.
How's that gonna work if I can't see?
You just get a feeling of
Oh,
everything
okay.
that's around you.
16, sorry.
16 seems like you guys are sort of by yourself in this. I mean, it's the barracks, so there's a fairly good chance that you know there are guards outside. You don't see anything inconspicuous. Inconspicuous.
Sorry, it's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
Yeah, I don't know how I have. Oh, it's one of my invocations.
Oh, so you can just cast it at will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast detect magic.
So you feel the magic of all of your friends' items and things like that around you. You get a really weird sort of feeling around the sort of belt sash thing that Jack has around his waist. And then you also get the sense that you guys are being shielded somehow right now from outside prying eyes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Just gonna look around. Are we? I think I can sense that. Are we safe here?
Oh, yeah. That's me. I didn't want you to cock this up more than you already have. So no one can scry on us right now. If they're here in the room, I can't do anything about that. But they can't look on us from outside.
And you said you saw somebody that was invisible on the way.
Yep, they saw this door to you. I think it was a spy.
Can
But-
I? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I peek out of the tent to see if I can spot anyone?
Sure. So you sort of like scale back up to where you sort of cut your way in and you poke your head out. Make a perception check.
Oh, God damn
Do we know you're here?
it. No.
Oh,
No, she's still hidden.
but you're in the tent with us.
No, she's outside
Oh, sorry.
the barracks.
15. It's actually good.
No, you don't see any. I mean, there's just a couple people walking down the street, things like that, but no tabaxi.
Okay. Can I go up to one of the guards?
So you just sort of inside or outside the tent?
Inside, but like peeking. Psst,
Goes to like pull his sword out.
it's me, Elora.
What?
The spy. He's in your guard, is he not?
What?
Is he not a part of the guard?
Is who part of the guard?
The spy.
Look, miss, I was just told to watch these doors.
Oh,
I
God damn it. No help at all.
might want to go speak to Captain Jack if they're looking for anything in particular.
Do you know a tabaxi in the guard?
Yeah, there's Whispers. I think, yeah, she's right over there.
Okay. Can I see if I recognize them?
Yeah, so you've seen Whispers before.
Okay.
The first time that you guys came to Wanderlust and met the mother, there was Jack, obviously, and then Fallen Twig Whispers, who's the other tabaxi. So if Jack is sort of the right hand of the mother, Fallen Twig Whispers is the left hand of the mother.
Okay.
A lithe female tabaxi who is standing there sort of like in black leather armor, but her fur is sort of like this sort of like brilliant cream color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Great. Are you going to stay behind the barrels?
Yes.
Right. The mother said to do whatever you asked, and so I will watch this door and pretend that you're not there.
Thank you.
What are the rest of you doing?
Just sitting there rubbing my neck and listening. Not saying anything.
Just trying to give them some privacy. So I'm not looking at them. Just studying the wall.
I'm playing with my boat.
Are you still on
he's still
top
on me, I'm
of
gonna push him off.
That's funny.
No, I'm just like
Amazing.
sitting beside him.
Okay.
And every time he gets like a little like, just gonna slap him across the face and say, "Hey, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Stay awake."
It's just my neck hurts. I'm not poisoned or tired. My neck hurts.
Oh,
My
sorry.
body
I
hurts.
thought maybe if you were still dying, maybe you go to sleep and then never wake up.
I was hoping somebody could heal me.
Aren't you healed now? I did heal you. What's wrong? You still hurt?
Yeah, a lot.
All right. I'm going to heal you, otherwise we're all going to get an earful all night. How much it hurts. Big baby.
Can I send a message to Peter?
Can you send a message?
Like, as in a response to him, even though time has passed?
You can only respond to when he sends you a message.
Okay.
But as you're having that thought, a voice enters your mind. A voice you recognize. A voice that berated you and taught you and took care of you and pushed you and hurt you for years and years and years. Your teacher, Elandir Wyserl, the man who sent you the letter, and the man who put you into the position that you are today. And you're just standing there thinking, oh, I wish I could speak to Peter, and his voice enters your mind. Lady Alora, I have been informed that you have completed your task. To ensure that Mr. Winsgate is deceased, a finger has been requested. Mailbox, purple, edge of town, dawn. So you know you can respond to this message. You have 25 words. That's it.
Okay. Is this different from the first one, where I had 25 words but did not
You still have
respond?
that letter, so you can
Yes.
still use that letter to send another 25 words if you wish.
Okay.
This has been sent to let you know that they know that the job has been completed.
Okay. I'll send a message now.
Okay.
I'm glad you have received word that the task is done. You will get the finger.
Okay, no response.
Okay.
About like another 30, 45 seconds passes. Peter comes like pushing into the building, Elusis on his shoulder. Did we do it?
Yes. Yes, we did.
I'll go into the tent now that I know.
Okay.
Did you find the spy?
It was a cat lady.
The cat lady? I saw somebody
Or maybe
following.
a cat man. I don't know. Thin cat person. Dark fur.
They're following us. They thought to start in Al's neck.
Yeah, they sort of appeared. They were holding something, and they just went, and they were there. So obviously, I get visibility. You know,
Yeah, that's
I
what it
know
looks
a lot
like.
about magic.
Well, I guess that explains who saw the dart. Damn. Well, I mean, we gotta let him go, because I don't know that you got that message.
Where the hell's Alora?
I'm right here.
And you all turn, and she's like walking down from the other end of the tent.
Where have you been?
Still, you changed. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're back in your many daggers, dark dominatrix lady outfit.
Yep. So it worked. Clearly, I got a message. My teacher said that he received word that William was dead,
Oh, good.
which means the spy is here, and they saw everything.
Yeah. Good. That's great news.
I don't know if I should be seen with you, though, just in case the spy sees me. She'll figure it out, or he'll figure it out immediately.
Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna, like, skip town? Like, what's the plan? We lay low?
So you guys remember, you may not remember, because a lot has happened since we were playing last week,
We're going to the other place.
that you have been tasked to leave at dawn to head into the jungles of Izari Ailish, into a place called the Jewo Wilds, to a place called the High Ura Basin, to go to this ruined town to do something, to get something for the mother. And you were supposed to leave at dawn.
Oh, well, what if we meet at the same place that the mum sent us? And we'll maybe go, and then should you like maybe meet us there?
Or like, should we leave and then you leave separately and then meet us? I know that's what you said, but it didn't sound like that's what you were trying to say.
We're supposed to go at dawn. Can we all just slip out while it's still dark and just meet outside the town and head into the jungle together?
Yeah, we could leave tonight.
Well,
Or can we just stay here for the night?
I mean, the mother said that it was going to be a long trip and that we're probably going to need, like, food and things.
Oh.
Did you guys shop today? I didn't shop today. I mostly just slept and played with the Luces.
You're also 12, so I don't expect that.
17.
No, we didn't do anything. We should leave tomorrow, but I'll have to keep my distance. So I'll keep an eye out, but I won't be with you, just in case.
Wouldn't it look weird if all of a sudden you're not hanging out with us? Because we're Mother's Fury.
I mean, we were all disguised at the tavern.
Yeah. If they see me with you, I'm in real trouble.
Why don't you just leave
Why?
tonight and we'll go meet you? I don't know why they'd care, though.
Because if the spy sees me, they'll kill me.
But you did your job, didn't you?
I thought that was the whole point.
Okay, fine. I'll just go with you. Whatever happens, happens. They think it's William. That's all that matters.
Are we going to need a burial?
I don't know. Would you guys normally do a burial?
Normally we cremate, but there's a body on the cremation.
Can you just pretend to cremate?
Yeah, I mean, we can wrap up some pig bits or something like that into a cloth. It'll burn roughly the same amount of time as a human. Turns out when you burn a human, they smell a lot like pig anyways. So we can do that if you like. I'll take care of it.
In the
Thank you.
meantime, is there anyone who would sacrifice a finger?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry?
What?
Doesn't it have to be? Oh, I don't know that.
Why do you need to sacrifice a finger?
What?
I was told that I have to give them a finger to prove what I've done.
Oh, like one of William's fingers?
Yeah.
I'm sure William can sacrifice that.
We saved his freaking life, okay?
I mean, if it's not Williams, can't they just do some sort of spell on it to see if it's Williams or not? So they get the finger?
Yeah, I mean, they'll know. I can't just chop off my own finger. Jack, are you here?
Yeah, Jack is standing right here.
Sorry, do you need to do something?
No, it's okay. The recording just stopped, but I can just pull it off of Twitch. Turns out I ran out of hard drive space.
Jack, would you think that William...
I don't think he has a choice.
You could put him to sleep and amputate one of his fingers?
Ooh.
I know, it's horrible, but at least he's alive, right?
Right, so, let me get this straight. You murder an innocent woman.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yes, you, the murderer.
Well, I can't see, can I?
I don't give a fuck what you can and can't do. All I know is that you murdered an innocent woman. And now we had to play this great charade so that we can pretend that he's actually murdered. And now you, highfalutin miss of the high tower, have come to ask for one of his fingers. Do I get it right that the lot of you have come to my town, caused all of this bloody ruckus, and now you want to take an innocent man's finger because an innocent woman's life wasn't enough?
Well, actually, Jack, I just wanted to point out a minor detail that, Jack was, or Will was kind of a part of, like, a revolution, no? And then that's actually the reason why Laura was sent to kill him, but then...
So what you're saying is a man trying to feed his family and those under need because the rich ponces of the Imperium City wouldn't give them food or water or work is on equal footing. Is that what you're telling me,
No.
boyo?
No, but, we could just do the pinky.
Look, Jay, if it had been somebody else, he'd already be dead by now. But fortunately, Allura had change of heart and decided not to do that. So he's got a hit on him.
So give me your finger then. Why do we have to take his?
Well,
It has
obviously
to
my
be
finger's way too
his.
small.
It has to be his. I would give mine if I could.
Would you?
I would. I honestly would. To avoid death, absolutely.
You think there's some sort of detect finger magic out there that's going to know that it's from one man or another?
Absolutely. My father's very powerful. I don't think you know that. He's not a good man.
And who is this father of yours?
Go on, just tell him. I don't think he understands the scale of this thing. Seems like he's pissing around at his little town he is.
Shut your fucking pretty
Just
face.
fucking tell him the story.
His name is Alden Everard. Okay?
The bloody High Counselor.
Yes. And it seems that you, sitting in your nice little small town, don't know a thing about what's going on in
My nice little small town full of refugees from people like your father.
I mean, that's why I am here. Because I didn't want to kill William. Alright? I want to do the right thing. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Why do all the sacrifices have to be made by my people?
You think that I didn't sacrifice my life? You think that I didn't make sacrifices? You have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't I, miss?
We've all made sacrifices.
I left my mum.
It's not like we're just around here pretending. We've got real things
You
happening.
just spent a whole night pretending to kill him to get your pretty hide taken care of.
To save William's life.
That you put in danger in the first place.
Not me.
Were you not sent here to kill him?
I was, but
you
it
could have
wasn't
said
me.
no all the way back in Imperium City. But
I could
instead
have.
you had to do your daddy proud.
Well, what do you do when you are raised in a certain way?
You break the fucking chains.
That's what I'm doing now.
By taking his finger. By taking her life. The lot of you are saving people. By killing them? By taking their fingers?
Ask the mother about it. She's the one who puts her trust in us.
Bloody blind trust, if you ask me.
Tell that to the mother's face.
I have, and I will again. She trusts me a lot more than she trusts the lot of you.
Then why should we do her bidding? She doesn't trust us.
That's a good question to ask. Why are you all here in the first place? Go on. Get out of town. Don't come back.
Well, we all coming back because we're going out on Mother's request.
And we actually kind of save your reality?
I'd like it to be known that I haven't killed anybody and I'm awesome and your town thinks I'm great. So screw you, buddy. You have an attitude problem. I'm sorry. Shit happens. He murdered somebody. It's not great. He's dealing with it. We're all dealing with it. No one wants to take this guy's finger. We're all trying to keep Will, this guy, from not being killed by almost killing our friends. So just tone it down enough, okay? I've had enough. It has been a day.
And no, actually, Laura loves him. She made love with him.
Gesture your face.
If you want to take his finger, you ask him your damn self.
Where's he? I thought you hit him.
Go see Mum. And he turns around and walks away.
Right? I just give him one of these. Not do that.
As you do that, make a perception check.
Okay. 14.
14. You swear for an instant on his belt. A little yellow eye opens up. And a little mouth goes. And then disappears.
Yellow what? Yellow eyes?
I just kind of like, okay. I'll tuck that away for later.
Anyone else notice?
Well, fuck that guy. Fucking
Yeah.
sick of him.
Actually, really luck Jack until he turned out to be like a total piece of shit.
Which is right away.
Should we go see the mum?
What else are we gonna do?
Sleep. I could use some fucking sleep.
That's the truth.
Yeah, well, we should see what the plan is, because if we have to get up and get out of here by dawn, we need to know what's
Somebody
going
just
on.
go cut off Will's finger.
Like this, hold your horses.
Okay, Grumpy Pants.
Let's go speak to the mother.
Whose fucking side are you on now?
We're
You're just yelling at Jack that I sacrificed myself. Oh, that
Look,
was you,
we
fella.
just saved
Sorry.
your butt. Stop being so bitchy.
Why are you turning on me now?
Just because you're yelling and it's been a day.
I'm the one that was dead and then got shot in the fucking throat.
Oh my god.
I understand that it's been a fucking day. The least Will can do for Alora not killing him, and then for our sacrifice that we just made today, is give a finger.
Why don't we just go speak to the mother before we go stealing anyone's finger? You know, especially seeing as some of us have murdered
'Cause
somebody.
why do
not
we always
too
gotta
long
ask the
ago.
fucking mum for everything? We're not fucking children. We
Aren't
can make
you
up our own
her
minds.
servant for like 1,000 years? That's probably a good idea for
Yeah,
you.
and she already gave me an order, and that's what I want to go do.
What? Stop complaining all the time? That would be a really good order.
Having a fucking laugh. Let's get back to business.
Hey, you guys, stop fighting.
I mean, that was a really good voice you did there.
That was
Oh,
good.
thanks.
That's really good. Yeah. I like
Oh,
that.
hey, fuck off and let's get along.
All right. This was a lot. This was a lot. Let's go cut a guy's finger off.
Let's go talk to the mother.
repeat
He's-
That's what I was gonna say.
The psychopath entered the tent. Not saying Peter's a psychopath.
Peter thought the second.
Oh, wait.
If anyone was excited about cutting a finger off, it
was
was
Peter.
Peter.
Just to learn. If we're worried about the spicing Alora with us, then should we disguise her again, or should you just maybe go around?
I think I can go with you since
You can take a separate path there. That's okay.
Well, she should go alone. If she's the one that has to get a finger, then it would look real fucking suspicious.
Well, why don't-
if all of us walked around and then a finger showed up
I
in the
don't.
mailbox.
I don't think we should steal it from him. He might be willing. Why don't we just go and have a conversation?
Fuck this. I'm just laying down on the cot.
we have to go see the mother and then find William. He's probably there.
Okay. We'll meet you there, and hey, Elt,
What?
that changed you.
Hey, you don't fucking say.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll head.
Okay. Just leave it in a group, going to see the mum.
I'll go a bit behind.
Okay.
Like far enough that we're looking.
Yeah, we look separate.
Okay. Trying to be stealthy or just waiting a couple of minutes?
Just waiting a couple minutes.
So the five of you make your way across town, go to the tent, are let in. The mother is not there. However, word of your coming has been announced. And eventually you arrive. A lot of you are in sort of an off chamber, so not the usual central circular chamber that you usually meet the mother in, but a side chamber. And in that chamber is William, head shaved, skin sort of magically altered to be a few shades darker, and he's just sort of like sitting there on the edge of a bed in sort of like an acolyte's kind of robe. Right then, you want to see me?
I will.
All right. I heard you murdered me good.
Yeah.
We did. It was awful, but it worked. At least I think so.
Better than being actually dead.
Yes, well, that leads me to the next request.
There's more. My dying and having to hide and pretend to be someone else for the rest of my life wasn't enough. What would Her Highness want now? Sorry.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I know this day has been hard for you. It's been hard for me as well. As you can see, my skin is different. My hair is gone. And now I get put on a cart tomorrow and sent to a monastery for the rest of my life so that they don't know I'm actually alive anymore. So, I'm grateful. I am. To the lot of you. For not being murdered. But it didn't come without a price. I'm going to be tending gardens and sweeping courtyards in a silent monastery for the rest of my life.
Can I just send you
Well-
somewhere better? That sucks.
time is sort of the essence. Maybe they can find me a different
Oh,
post
well, that's
later
not
on.
so bad.
But let's be fair, if you're going to hide someone, you hide someone somewhere where nobody speaks.
Well,
And your father is a bit of a looky-loo.
I know.
So I apologise for my crassness.
Just so you know, if this all works out, I mean, you may not have to be there forever.
That'd be a treat.
That's the goal, I
This
guess.
request of yours?
So, let me preface this by saying you do not have to do this.
Right.
And if you have any other ideas or options, please tell me. But I'm supposed to deliver your finger into a mailbox as evidence that we have done our job. Now, you don't have to give this finger if you don't want to. I will figure out another way.
Doesn't matter which one.
You'll do it.
We've come this far. I'm going to live in a bloody monastery for the rest of my life. What's sweeping stones with 9 fingers?
What do you think, you guys? You think we give him a healing potion immediately? Maybe heal his finger back or something?
Well, I mean, I'd prefer not to bleed out. That'd be nice.
No, we're not going to leave you. I just mean, if we do it, and then is there a way to get it back? Does anyone know?
Maybe the mum has an idea?
Anyone know anyone who can regrow fingers by any chance? In Wanderlust?
Anybody who's
Nothing?
proficient in Arcana can make an Arcana check.
I actually don't know if I am.
I am not. I think actually Peter is.
So someone roll a d20 for Peter.
No, that's a 7.
'Kay.
It's good, thank God.
Can I also roll?
Mhm.
Another
13.
Peter's like, I've read a little bit about like high level healing magic, and apparently it's possible, but I don't know if I can do it.
Does anyone have another option?
No, just take the fucking finger.
What about fucking dogs his skin? Are they gonna think it's someone else?
They will.
Well, I mean, grabs a cloth.
Oh,
It's just bloody shoe polish.
okay.
Well, I can heal you afterward.
Take a ring finger. You're going to a monastery. You won't be needing that.
You take your pinky. It's the least useful one.
Could you take a finger and then someone else's finger and cast a spell to make it look different permanently? Is that possible?
I don't bloody know.
Just take the finger, mate.
It's just
He just puts his hand down on a side table next to you.
Can anybody give him a potion or anything?
Just do it. He just
No,
looks away.
I'm not doing it.
You do it.
Oh my god.
just chops the whole
I
arm
gotta
off.
feel around before I just.
Elora, it has to be you.
I cannot do this.
Alora, you need to grow up. I know
Grow
you're
up!
300 years old or whatever, but you just need to take the responsibility that this is where you're at. So just do it.
You all sure pick weird fucking battles to join in on and get real angry. But fucking jog on.
Look, can you do me a favour? Can the lot of you fuck off? Elora, please. If it's got to be anyone, I only trust you.
All right.
We'll walk off.
Yeah, we'll fuck off.
Okay, I'm gonna just take one of my blades out and I'm gonna give it to him so he can bite down on the leather.
Just puts it in his mouth, bites down, hand on table, looks away.
Which one?
Choose.
You needed to grab things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the ring.
You're gonna marry him.
Pick
No.
his right one.
Pinky.
All right, left hand,
Left hand.
ring finger.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Um, 20.
No problem at all. He's got his hand just sort of rested on the table. You
I'll just take the nub.
just the nub?
Just like this part. So that he has a little bit of movement.
One knuckle or two?
What are you going to do with a knuckle? You can
If
give it
you're
with a
gonna do
knuckle.
this,
Okay,
might as well do it well.
2. Fuck me.
You're not
So
actually.
you just
No one's actually gonna get a finger cut.
This is almost as bad.
you gently take his hand and flip it over
Okay.
and put the point of your dagger
Oh
right
my
in the
God.
knuckle.
Okay, as he's doing that, can he drink? Oh no, he's biting on the damn knife.
You can heal 9 after.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's cause some people some
And
pain.
you just hold your dagger there. You take a deep breath. You just grab your other hand and you just go in one clean motion. And he just
We'll hear that when come over and heal him.
he doesn't even look back. He doesn't make a sound. He's just holding there, his finger just bleeding out onto the table. Thalia, you just come in,
I'm
hand
sorry.
on his hand.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm going to do the second level touch spell again.
You'll only need to do first level.
First level? Okay. Cure wounds.
He takes a dagger out after the wound is closed from the cure wounds and
I'm so sorry. You never deserve this.
it's a price I was willing to pay. And he looks in you in the eye. Promise me. Someday, you're going to go to the shambles. You're going to take care of my people. Because if you care for me at all, there are thousands starving in the streets like me.
I know.
Promise me, Laura.
I promise. I'll stop him.
Holds his hand up against his chest and he says, give us a few weeks before you come for a visit, eh? He gets up and leaves the tent room.
Just kind of put my hand on your shoulder and like, sorry for telling you to grow up, Alora. I know you're way older than me. I know that was hard.
I mean, I couldn't have killed him. I could barely take his finger. It's like all the training that I've ever had just disappears, and that was horrible.
I'm just gonna grab like a handkerchief and gently wrap the finger up and kind of hand it, like put my hand out to you for you to take it.
Okay.
Let's finish this and we can just move on.
Just want to get out of here. Can we leave tonight?
Oh, well, I was actually thinking maybe we could get some groceries and...
Some supplies. I really need to rest, man.
There's that great
I'm all out of-
bakery down the street. I'd love to grab some like
Didn't the mother
croissants
say it was like a
before
day
we
and a
go.
half
God.
journey?
So good.
Yeah.
What's that?
Didn't the mother say?
It was a day and a half to the valley.
Oh, okay, sorry. So
But-
it's to the temple.
Yeah, could be given terrain, the fact that it's a jungle,
Mm-hmm.
city was abandoned 200 plus years ago. It could be a fair trek.
Exos just continues to look at Alora's face, obviously not responding well to the idea of like staying like, but you did actually just cut your ring finger of your lover, so
It might look suspicious to the town if we leave the next right away, though. After there was a murder.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to bed and you can all get your bloody groceries.
Don't we all have food on us anyways? Enough for a day at least.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we all have like 10 days of rations, don't we?
Well, can we at least get some sleep and then leave just before dawn?
Yeah, if you want, we can go.
Alora, I don't really know how, but I really do feel that we're gonna put a stop to your family. And it's not always gonna be like this. But you did the right thing.
I just maimed a person.
You saved his life.
Now he's living at a monastery?
But if we find a way to stop your parents after we help the mum, then
It won't be
It'll-
forever.
yeah, maybe it's like months, maybe a year.
Okay. You're right. But I have to stop them. This cannot go on.
We're gonna be there for you, and look at everyone in Wanderlust. Like, they all have been affected by your family in some way or another, and I think we can actually do it if we find the right people.
Okay, X. If you say so, I believe you.
We've already killed a dragon, so
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was pretty cool.
do you wanna maybe? Is there a way that you could maybe stay with Will tonight just to chat and? I don't know.
I don't think he wants to see me. Probably ever again.
Well,
I-
he did say like a couple of weeks.
I know, but I wouldn't want to see me.
He'll get over it.
He knows that how much you did to save his life.
But then,
It
like,
would have been so much easier to kill him. Honestly. Saved us this whole mess. I'm not saying we should have. I'm just saying.
That's true. All right, let's go to sleep and figure this out later. Be on our way tomorrow morning. At dawn? Is that what it is?
mhm.
Do we have to speak to the mother before we go?
We should probably grab a map.
Okay.
So we go speak to mother now?
I don't think she's here.
I think we're all really tired. Let's just get maybe a few hours of sleep, wake up an hour or two before dawn, get our things, and get out of here.
Okay.
And we can stop and see the mother before we go if we need to.
Okay, let's go hit the hay.
Well, if we're coming back here, I'm just sleeping here. I can sleep on the floor, doesn't bother me.
I guess, can we just sleep there? Is that possible?
I mean, you could sleep on the ground, but it would be a lot more comfortable to go back to your own tent. It's not far from here either.
Oh,
A couple
okay.
minutes walk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stagger out different times and sneak out stealthily.
Okay, so you guys head out, stagger your exits and whatnot, and eventually all find your way back to the tent that has been gifted to you here in town. When you arrive, a table has been placed in sort of the main common area of the tent, and on top of that table is a map, a drawing, and a note from the mother that says, "Dear children, here is what I need you to go and retrieve for me from the sleeping city. I shall not be here when you wake. I may not be here when you return. It depends on how long it takes you. I've been whisked away on business, but best of luck. And a few gifts for your parting." There's a small satchel. As you guys all settle in for a night's sleep, a hell of a day behind you, from arrest to trial to whatever just happened. You sleep fitfully or restfully, however you will.
I won't sleep at all.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Dope. Sorry for yelling at you. I'm like, ooh.
No, that's good. That's good.
All right. So we will be back next week, a few people down due to travel, but we'll be back to pick up the next section of our journey and see where it all takes you. So, good night.